Hello. Thank you for tuning in today to Laurel at Black Political Buzz Network. And this vlog is entitled The LGBT Movement, Why I Do Not Endorse This Movement. The LGBT Movement, Why I Don't Endorse It. All right, so we know that the LGBT movement has taken steam since President Barack Obama Jr. was elected into office in 2008. The movement represents a community of lesbians, homosexuals, transgender individuals, the gay community, and all those who, are a part of the gay community. So that's the lesbians, homosexuals, transgenders, basically. And the movement was initially thought to be a movement which would allow the gay community and homosexuals to have a voice in this country. That was the initial, philosophy behind the inception of the LGBT community or movement. But as time has gone on, as the movement has advanced, as this LGBT movement has advanced, it's become quite obvious, especially to those in the black community, in the black American community, it's become quite obvious that the LGBT movement has been used by President Obama, Congress, and many other leaders, both politically, on Wall Street, across the nation. It's obvious that the LGBT community or movement has completely replaced the civil rights movement. Now, we know that the Civil Rights Act law, the actual law itself, was signed, or the act or the bill itself, the legislation for civil rights, was signed into law in 1964 by President Lyndon Johnson, who became the president immediately after John F. Kennedy Jr. was killed. After John F. Kennedy was assassinated, because Lyndon Johnson was the VP, the vice president of the Kennedy's administration. So when John F. Kennedy was assassinated, Lyndon Johnson stepped into office as the acting president. Okay, so Lyndon Johnson signed that legislation into law immediately, almost immediately after John F. Kennedy was murdered. And the Civil Rights Act was supposed to give credence to the civil rights movement, which was a movement that was led by such great leaders as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. To tell people in this country that black people are not animals, that we are equal. We are created by God in God's image, and we're equal to white citizens as human beings, that we're not third-class citizens, nor are we second-class citizens or fourth-class citizens. We're equal as human beings. And we deserve the same constitutional rights. Thus, black people deserve the same constitutional rights as white citizens in this country. So that was the purpose or the mission or the objective of the civil rights movement. Well, President Obama he actually was the person to really launch the LGBT movement. And he used this movement to completely eliminate the civil rights movement in this country. As a matter of fact, President Obama used the media to basically tell the whole world and everyone in the U.S. that LGBT rights are the same as civil rights. Now, black people are born black. We're born our color. We were hated because of our color. People who are gay, they're not born. I don't care what anyone says. They're not born homosexual. They're not born a lesbian. They're not born transgender. They choose that lifestyle. Because when you're born on planet Earth, you're born male or female. You're not born male and female. And God, whom every human being on this earth was created by, were created by God in God's image. God is not stupid. He's not dumb. He doesn't make mistakes. God does not make mistakes. We are created male or female. We're not created male and female. And we're not created male inside of a woman's body, nor are we created female inside of a man's body. We're created male or female. So for President Obama to use the media as a propaganda tool, a tool for propaganda to push forth this meme or this message that, oh, civil rights and LGBT rights are the same. They're not the same. Now, I want it to be crystal clear in this blog that I am not against people who are gay. I'm not bashing any person who says they're gay. If you say you're gay, I do not hate you. Please understand that. I do not hate lesbians. I do not hate homosexuals. I do not hate people who are transgender. I don't hate you at all. I love you. I really do. I can be friends with you. I can kick it with you. I can hang out with you. I can do business with you. I don't hate you. You are a human being created in God's image. Why would I hate you? How can I hate another human being? I don't. I don't hate white people. I don't hate Latinos and Hispanics. I don't hate black people. I don't hate Asian people. I don't hate Native American Indians. I don't hate anyone. But I do not endorse the LGBT movement because it is not the same as the civil rights movement. We were born black, and I don't hate my color. I love my color. I love my ethnicity. I love my race. I don't want to be white. I don't want to be any other race except the race that I was created and born on this earth. I love who I am as a human being. I love my gender. I love my sex. I love my color. I love my race. I thank God that I'm alive as a human being. But the LGBT movement has been used to replace the civil rights movement, and thus black people have been thrown or returned to the back of the bus. We've been placed once again by a black president at the back of the bus. And basically we're being told, if you don't accept the LGBT movement, we're going to just banish you from planet Earth. So black people who don't get on board with the LGBT movement, they are banished, they're blacklisted, they're eliminated from society, they're silenced. Now, wait a minute, hold up. The civil rights movement was not like that. Black people were not trying to banish white people and destroy white people or eliminate white people or any other race. We just wanted to be accepted and be given the same opportunities according to the Constitution as everyone else, especially white people. But we're not trying to banish white people or replace white people. The LGBT movement is being used to replace black people and to eliminate the civil rights movement. So how can I, a black citizen in this nation, endorse that movement? I love people who are gay people, but I cannot endorse a movement that's being used to replace me as a human being in America. Come on, people. So I want it understood why I love gay people, but I cannot endorse the LGBT community. Hopefully, this clears that up and explains to you my stance. Now, I'm sure by me coming on here on this vlog on YouTube and making these statements. That's not going to give me any more credibility with people who are bought and sold by wealthy, super wealthy LGBT people, or the people who are supporting that community. They're probably going to come on here and try to destroy me even more. But you know what? All I can do is pray for you. All I can do is pray for you, trust in God, and let you know I love you. But I do not support the LGBT movement because it's being used by President Obama and Congress and many other powerful people to replace black people, and that is not right. Why can't we all be one? When I say all be one, why eliminate my community for another community when we're all human beings? We're all human beings. We're part of the human race. God bless you. And thank you for tuning in again to Black Political Buzz. My name is Laurel. Goodbye.